We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets. Malik Smith the next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Malik Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Popped up. Davis waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Dylan Moore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Moore is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Skied into very shallow right. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two. Two out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, up there.
Two balls and a strike. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four. Striding in, Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 6.
He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Standing in, Pete Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Rosario, the runner at second with one away. Runner breaks for third. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, Michael Conforto. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a ball 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hediger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Here's a pop-up now. Davis over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy.
Number 2, Tom Murphy.
And now a pitch on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in, Evan White. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Hit in the air out to center field. Marisnik will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
The catcher, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Here's Jake Marisnick. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Ready with the 3-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Now that.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Seager is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Now at the plate, Austin Nola, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Austin Nola.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Braden Bishop.
Number 5, Braden.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Now batting, left fielder, Malik.
So here's Malik Smith. 0-1 the count. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. So far, 0 for 1 with a
The
flyout.
first baseman,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Toronto.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And there's a base hit on the line. Now this gets all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joe.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. A runner at second, nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford gloves it, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-1. And he misses 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Smith. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is... Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. This is hit softly to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
The batter, the second baseman.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Leading up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Ready on 1 and 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Henniger. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in, Jake Marisnick. A base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And it's 1-1. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air into shallow left center. On the run is Smith. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Jeff McNeil. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Henniger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Number 2.
Ready for another chance. Tom Murphy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A wind up and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Tom Murphy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he takes ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. At the plate, Austin Nola comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
At the ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 to first. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So here's Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Alonso.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
3-0 now. Michael Conforto is on deck. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The right fielder.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Number 52. You'll have it. That's correct.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, J.D. Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
J.D. Davis.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. That's inside.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Williams, 28 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Count even at 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Has a look. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th.
J.P. Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Two and two. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. Rosario backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Braden Bishop, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marisnick. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, left fielder, Malik.
In now, Malik Smith. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, a double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So striding in, Dylan Moore, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Seth Lugo will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Lugo is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's good.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Crawford is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I got the count 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Haniger in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
2-1 the count. And the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
Now batting. The catcher.
Digging in, Tom Murphy. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Ball 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Number 12.
Now batting, Evan White. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Now batting. The designated hitter, Austin Nola. Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Mariners. Number 20, Daniel.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Edwards, 28 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, and a two-seam fastball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The third baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Digging in now, J.P. Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready now, Braden Bishop. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty. One man out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Malik Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And now a pitch on the way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Weakly hit to third. And there's one down now. Into the box now, Jed Lowry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's popped up. Moore backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Marisnick. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 39.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dylan Moore. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, the third baseman Kyle Seager. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Nope. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. At the plate now, Evan White. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Mariners. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Matz gets the W on the mound. Justice Sheffield was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.